So today we're going to talk about something that might feel like I am twisting your arm or poking the bear or kind of twisting that little knife that might be in the back of your back already. Maybe the language that somebody else has used over you or spoken to you, but I'm not doing it out of a place to create stagnancy. I'm not doing it out of a place to keep you stuck. I'm not trying to put you in a box. If anything, I want to break all of that free. I want you to become free, and I want these strongholds, these limiting beliefs, these mindsets, these struggles, these back and forth with yourself and with others to stop in its tracks, because I believe you have a mission, a very massive mission, a great commission, in fact, to say yes to ultimately bringing life to others. And that's going to be in the way that is uniquely you, because only you have this thumbprint. Only you have this heart set. Only you have this mindset or this history or this past, both in trials and tribulations. And so I need you to stop doing the thing that we're going to talk about today. I need you to stop quitting. I need you to stop being okay with plan B. And this is how you're going to do it, because I'm going to give you the ways to do it. 7 ways to quit your quit. Are you ready for this? Number 1. Quit complaining. You are creating your own roadblocks with your language. We speak life or we speak death from our tongue. It's biblical. And yet you're still okay with putting the roadblocks up, saying the words like, I can't, or I shouldn't, or looking at the perspective of others. So stop complaining. If it's hard, that's true. God never promised it was going to be easy. And so when you're complaining about the heat when it's summertime and you live at the beach, maybe you should move, right? Like, this is a very simple example, but stop complaining about things that you may, in fact, have control over. And if there is no control and you're complaining, you're creating a roadblock for yourself. So think about the complaints. Can you change them? Can you say yes to movement so that that detour is no longer in your way? Number 2, quit worrying. Golly, we know that there are so many scriptures aligned to us worrying about tomorrow when there are their own worries for today. And yet, if we create a relationship with God, if we create a prayer life where our faith, our mustard seed of faith, precedes our fear, we don't have to worry. And ultimately, if you think about worrying, you have an opportunity in that worry. An opportunity to evolve, an opportunity to become. Because when I'm scared about something, when I'm stressed over something or worried about something, whether it's in motherhood, whether it's in my marriage, whether it's in my entrepreneurial path, I realize that there is an opportunity in that worry to either fill in the gap where there is a supporting structure that helps hold me to the call of motherhood, marriage, entrepreneurship. Those are just 3 examples off the top of my head. Either bringing in forces of other people, bringing in extra knowledge, bringing in extra help. If I worry, I am just quitting because I'm sitting in fear instead of faith. Number 3, quit comparing. We know that comparison is a trap. We hear it all the time. We know that it's also the thief of joy. Comparison is a thief of joy, they say. You're on Instagram scrolling, you're on Facebook scrolling, you're on YouTube scrolling, you're on TikTok scrolling. You're in life with your eyes scanning and scrolling. And it's never good enough. Nothing is good enough. No false identity can help soothe your soul. And so yet you compare what you see in the mirror, what accolades you have on your resume, what your bank account says, what your car is that you drive, what your vacations look like, what your wardrobe looks like. And all God cares about is the inside of your heart. And so if we stop concerning ourselves with the exterior and we start concerning ourselves with the interior, comparison becomes obsolete. Because we all have a mind, we all have a soul, we all have a body, and we all have a heart. And ultimately that heart condition is more important than anything else. So stop comparing. Get in tune with yourself. The heart that still beats today has purpose, and therefore quitting is not an option. Number four way to quit your quit is to quit lying about your capabilities. I kind of alluded to this in the complaining of I can't, and so this really leans into the ability piece. Your capability, you can. Are you willing to try? Because trying and doing are two different things. Trying gives you an out. I'll try to do that today. I'll try to make that contact. I'll try to be better in this specific area of life. I'll try. But try is already giving you an opportunity to say, didn't work out. It's already giving you an opportunity for plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E. What if plan A is your only option? You don't get to try. You have to do. You have to show up to the call. That's exactly what God is in the Great Commission. He's not giving us an outlet. He's not saying, it'd be really nice if you. He's saying you must. We have to. This is the one thing we're called to do. And so stop quitting based on your capability. You're lying, saying you can't. I see it every day. It's an opportunity to rise to the occasion. And your lies will inhibit you from doing that. And number 5, quit the can't. They're kind of all aligned. Quit lying that you can't because you can't, but quit the can't. Because if you're telling yourself before you even get started, you're sitting on a dream. I see this all the time, and this is why this is separate than quit lying. Because quit lying could be, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy enough. I'm not capable enough. All of those things are lies because biblically we know that they're true. So the can't in number 5, I had to make it its own, is the fact that if you say that, you're right. You're telling yourself that you can't, and so you can't. But when you tell yourself that you can, you will. I can be a millionaire. I can live on the water. I can love my husband harder. I can be a better mom. Right? We can, and so we will. And so affirmations are so critical. And I just want you to understand that if you keep saying I can't, you're going to be like many of the community members who come to me in their 50s, in their 60s. And they say, I don't feel capable. I don't feel like I can. I can't figure out the tech. Yes, you can. If you've gotten this far in life, if you've been an employee or an employer for 60 years and tech just wasn't a part of it, you can figure it out. First off, YouTube. Second off, there's a younger generation that can do this with their eyes closed and their hands tied behind their back. They'll figure it out with their nose. Their toe will scroll, right? It's the knowing that somebody can. And therefore, if you put it in your own isolation, I'm in my own glass box, and therefore none of these things can come fruition, again, you're right. You've quit and trapped yourself in a box. If you break the glass ceiling, if you get out of the box, if you step out of the hula hoop that we often surround ourselves, our little bubbles, and we ask for help, the can't becomes can because I might not be able to yet. I will become, whether somebody trains me. It's the whole reason that I'm a coach, right? I don't like when people say I can't, and so I teach them how. You partner with people who already get it, who already understand, and it rises your ability so that you can. So number 6 is to quit hesitating. Oh my, there's so many biblical revelations in this. We hesitate all the time. Imagine if you were given the opportunity and you were the one in the boat when Jesus called you to step out and stand on the water. I can only see you now because I've put myself in this situation so many times. I would hesitate. Do I need a towel? How far are we going? How long are we going to be gone? Should I have a snack before I get out of the boat? We would be hesitating just in what is our fleshly idea of need. But he says, I will provide all things unto him who believes in me. We will bear fruit in our lives if we trust. But our hesitation is ultimately a can't. I'm hesitating because I don't have enough right now. Guess what? You'll never have enough if you don't activate. Stop hesitating. Number 7. 7 is the number of completion, right? And this is 7 ways to quit your quit. Quit quitting after you lose. Quit quitting after the L. What if Super Bowl champs? What if pro athletes at the Olympics? What if our children? I want to give you a span. What if a toddler, a waddler, if you will, tried to walk and they fell the first time? They're like, can't do it. You're out. What if the athlete, whomever it is, fell off the balance beam during one of their meets and they didn't get back up and later becomes a gold medalist? I think about Carrie Strug and how she did it with a broken ankle, right? It's the knowing that you can. But if you quit after you lose, you're never learning from the loss. You're never growing to become better. You're never practicing to get the gold. And the goal, or the gold, wealth, or the accolade, whatever it is, I hear people all the time, I want to be a New York Times bestseller. Then what? I want to claim the gold. I want to get the victory. I want to have the $1 million in my bank. Okay, then what? If we live our lives only on a goal, when we get to the goal, we claim the thing, even if it's good, even if it's great, even if you worked really hard to get there, and then you got to it and then you gave up. Is that what you're actually going to do when you claim the victory? It's no different when you claim the loss. Grow from it. Learn. It creates wisdom for the other people who are going to come after you. I don't like when people quit. I see it too often. And so this is for you to get off your tush, get out of the boat, say yes to the God dream, say yes to the calling. Don't quit in the process. It is hard. I get it. I can pray with you over it. I can instill continued progress over perfection. Because as you progress, He perfects His will, His mission over your life, which is the grandiose mission, the Great Commission. Say yes today. We need you. I need you. All right, I know commercials are the worst, but this one you cannot skip over. Listen really quick. If you are a kingdom leader, visionary, creator, influencer, or entrepreneur, this is not only an opportunity for you to come together with like-hearted and like-minded people, it's also an opportunity to discover, design, and deploy your business from the inside out. To have a place of confidence, clarity, and conviction in your calling, the Kingdom Clubhouse Conference is happening in Norfolk, Virginia on September 30th for all of you VIPs. I know you want the extra access. Come on September 30th. That also includes all of your hotel stay. So that's incredible. But if you want to just be here and experience the fullness of every keynote speaker, every artist on October 1st and October 2nd, whether in person or virtual, of course, nowadays everything is offered virtual. So this is a hybrid experience, but I can assure you, if you are in the comfort of your own home tuning into this same exact transformation is going to occur, because we are coming into the screens, we are coming into your homes with the heart of heaven, and I cannot wait for you to have access to it. Go to kingdom-clubhouse.com. That's it, kingdom-clubhouse.com, and have the transformation before we even get activated with these people who are coming together to serve you in such a unique way. We have artists and speakers from across the nation with millions and millions of followers and millions of dollars that are going to help activate you with truth through your identity, through your being and your brand and your business. Come on, y'all. Do it right now. Kingdom-clubhouse.com. Even if you want to pause the podcast, that's okay. No, just kidding. Keep going. The podcast is so good.